Welcome back, B's and G's. This is Taskmaster Trials with your host, Illogical, the series where I'm trying to complete the collection log one randomly generated task at a time. Last episode, we completed one task, which was gain one unique from Guardians of the Rift. To start this episode off, we have a task to get the next tier of metallic boots, which happen to be bronze boots. These are only dropped by one monster in the game,
and they happen to be a poisonous little salamander called a cave crawler.
Cave crawlers have a couple of requirements to kill. They require 10 Slayer and some anti-poisons. Also, the drop rate for bronze boots is 1 in 128, so there should be a little bit of a grind to get them. Anyway, my method to get 10 Slayer is going to be quite simple. I'm going to do Varrock Museum to get me to 9, and then at least one task from Turail for the remainder of the XP required. Enough of my idle chit-chat, let's crack on and get these requirements done. And like any Ironman account, food is going to be a problem. So we'll start off by getting 5 thieving, then thieving some tea, and potentially some cakes down the line when we get to our doing. I took a leisurely little stroll over to Varrock, so now we're going to thieve some tea for some early game food for the time being, and then do the Varrock Museum quiz. I'll have no comments from you guys ridiculing me for stealing tea. Yes, I'm English. I like tea. Anyway, I'll channel my inner Harry Potter, and with a bit of magic, here we go. 9 Slayer, 9 Hunter. Skadoosh. We are now at the point of the account where we got to go grab our 10k from Stronghold of Security. We're going to use that money to go buy a fire staff and some runes. Then we're probably going to go and kill the Lesser Demon at the top of the Wizard's Tower for some early magic experience to make life a little bit easier when we do our first Slayer task and go and kill the cave crawlers. Okay, level 12. That'll do for now. I got some decent experience from this Lesser Demon, but I think now we're going to go and grab a task from Turail. We will have to be a little bit more conservative with our runes because we don't have an endless supply at the moment. I have spent most of the money on runes as it is, so let's go grab a task and see what we get. Okay, for the moment of truth, we have got cave bugs. Now I'm fairly certain I can only do those in Lumbridge Swamp, and I'm fairly certain 11 is not going to get me to level 10 as well, so maybe we have to do 2 tasks. Okay, I was correct. This definitely won't get me to level 10, but it's a pretty simple and easy task, so ignore me chugging tea. This is the last kill here, and we'll have to go back to Turail. Okay, for the moment of truth, part 2. Let's see what we get this time. Hopefully it's longer than 11. 47 bats. That'll do. Where do I kill bats? Okay, I have made a conscious decision that we are going to risk it for a biscuit, and we're going to go over White Wolf Mountain to the bats south of Catherby. The reason I'm going there is because they're a little bit higher level, safe spottable, and it's kind of on the way to where we want to go once we get 10. So that's the plan. If I die, I die. Okay. This is genuinely terrifying. Oh, it's molty. I forgot that. Drink some tea. Help. Honestly, it's got me feeling like this. Anywho's, we made it. Now, with this kill, that is 10 Slayer, and now we can go and kill cave crawlers. So let's go do that. I have done 0 research on where the safe spot is for these guys, but I'm going to guess it's here. Right, he's running away. Let's attack this one then. Some reason, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, God. Okay. Well, boys and girls, welcome to the first death of the series. Okay, so there's absolutely no chance I would tank this poison. It's already hitting 8. I only have 7 HP left. So let's get this one kill, and then do some preparation for the next few kills that I'll need. So what we're going to do is go grab some super anti-poisons from near Castle Wars, and also some cakes. And then we'll actually research where the safe spot is, because this ain't it. Okay, I've collected 9 super restores. That should be enough for the time being anyway.
I know where the safe spot is now, so I shouldn't be taking any poison damage, but if I do, then I've definitely got enough. I'm going to go grab some cakes, and then we shall make our way back to where we died. For those of you that are interested, the safe spot for cave crawlers is on the other side of the cave. So it wasn't where I thought it was. Essentially, you just drag them to this exit or entrance. Depends on which way you're coming or going. But yeah, it's just the normal southwest corner of a mob. If the southwest corner of a mob can attack you, then it won't go round the corner. It will just stay there. So that's kind of how RuneScape mechanics works in a brief shell. But yeah, we're just going to safe spot these, see how many it takes us to get the bronze boots, and I don't know if they drop anything else interesting, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, there is absolutely no way that we got that so early. That is incredibly spooned. We've killed a total of 8 cave crawlers. The drop rate's 1 in 128. Okay. Let's find out what the next task is then. So click complete, generate task, and get 5 new uniques from easy clues. Right. Okay. So I'm going to include the shared drop table. So it's basically any unique at the moment because I don't have anything unlocked. This will make the first few tasks a little bit easier, but we shall persevere, and obviously any task after that, it'll be a little bit more difficult. But my method to get easy clues is going to be pretty bog standard. We're going to go thieve from ham members. Don't want to bore you with too many details, but pickpocket and ham members, there's a 1 in 50 chance of getting an easy clue. So we're looking at probably around 1,000 pickpockets before we complete this task. And that's if I get 1 in 2. If there's any longer than that, then there will be a longer stay. Which is kind of good because thieving XP is going to be quite nice. And they have already locked me up. Just so you're aware, my plans for easy clues, medium clues, hard clues is that if it requires a quest, I am allowed to go and do that. If it requires an item that takes a bit of a grind, if it's not too much of a grind, I can do that. However, I will be dropping things that if I just think that I can't be bothered to go and do that at this moment in time. It's going to be like a take it or leave it kind of scenario. There's not going to be any sense in any of it to any of you. But we're doing it that way. Speaking of which, we've got our first grind. Studded body requires 20 range and 20 defense. Now I kind of want to do that because I'm currently sat at a big fat whopping 1 on both of those stats. So the method for me to get that is I'm probably going to defensive cast on the Lizard Demon and use some runes up until a point, and then I will go and do range training in range training methods. But before we do that, I'm going to go grab the staff from the Giant's Plateau and also buy the bronze plate legs from Louis Legs. There it is. 2 items of the 3 acquired. I'll probably go to the rock now and just buy the studded body ready. And then we'll go and do the training. You know what? Whilst we're in Varrock, I may as well spend all of the cash on runes as well. So I'll go get the studded body, get as many runes as I can. If we do need any more runes, I will likely go down to the basement and nosh. I'm joking. I'll probably just go down and do Guardians of the Rift without collecting any rewards. The reason I do that is because I need the XP anyway, and it's probably the fastest method other than collecting steel plate bodies, which potentially I might do anyway, but for the time being, I'll just do some Guardians of the Rift, bank a load of reward points, and go from there. Anywho's, enough time wasting. We are at the demon, as you can see in the chat. 18 defense, 26 combat, 34 mage. We are slowly progressing the account, but we are running out of runes. So when I do run out of runes inevitably, which will be very soon, but I should get to 19 before then. What we're going to do is start range training. Okay, so I I picked up the starter bow and the starter arrows, but they run out so goddamn fast that I just feel like it's a waste of time. I have been thieving silk, and I have been selling the silk back to the man. I've got 13k from it. It's not a steel plate body kind of run, but it's going to be quite useful because the thieving levels is obviously going to be good. The higher my thieving, the less chance I'm going to be getting smacked on the head by ham members. Okie dokie. Well, the plan is I'm going to continue my range training on goblins. I've brought the easy clue with me, so if I drop it, there's a chance I can get another easy clue. Now, I do think these goblins drop clues. They do. There's a beginner. According to the wiki, there is a chance to get easy clues and beginner clues. I'm not sure if these specific goblins drop easy clues, but I will do it anyway. I'm going to stack up any caskets that I get as well. So any beginner clues that I do get, I may as well go and do it. Okay. Charlie the Tramp. Now, please be humble. I don't think there's a lot of tasks that I can currently do, but we'll find out. What is it? Raw trout. Okay, so I can't do that at the moment, and because it's not the current task that I'm currently on, therefore I'm just going to drop this beginner clue. Mostly going to be dropping most Charlie the Tramp steps because I just can't do very many of them. Well, that was incredibly stupid. I just lost my easy clue. So we got to 11 ranged. God damn it. Back to the ham members we go. Well, there we go. Let's not try lose this one, and hopefully we can do it. Boom. There we go. First casket obtained. Honestly, I want to open it, but there's no chance I'm going to get 5 uniques in one casket, so I think I might stack them up until I can't stack them up no longer. Back to the ham members. Another clue. Okay, we got that task again, so let's go continue our range grind. How things come full circle, eh? Another casket, but this one is a beginner. I just did a simple beginner that I got from Goblin, so I'll put that in the bank, ready for when we get a beginner task. Oh, bloody hell. You really do appreciate how easy it is to level range on with a cannon or stuff like that when you have to do it manually. It's taking its time, but we're done now, so let's go do the easy step and see if we can get ourselves a casket. Here we go. Moment of truth. Will I get the casket from this? We did it! We got it! And we're back at the ham members, and we're looking more like a ham member every time we come here. But there we go. There's another one. Happy days. Forlorn Homestead. Can I do it? No. Just kidding. Of course we can. Leather chaps and a coif. There's quite a large requirement of crafting for that, and to be honest, it's one of those moments where I'm going to like take it or leave it. This one's a leave it. We'll get some more. Okay. This is one of those take it or leave it kind of scenarios. That required a coif and some leather chaps. I'm not doing that right now. That's like 31 crafting and I can't be bothered. That means I'd have to go and make money and then do some form of crafting. So probably molten glass. And it's just kind of going to take a little bit too long. So I will pass on that one. We'll go get a different clue. Okay, so this easy clue requires a hard leather body. There is a chance to get them in the casket. So I'm going to open up the couple of caskets that I've got in the bank. Pray that I get a coif, leather chaps, or a hard leather body. But Lauren's... Oh, firelighters. Now this is going to be counted as a unique. So we are 1 out of 5. But we didn't get the hard leather body, so goodbye clue. Okay, we're going to shake it up a little bit. I have a clue in the bag. I'm not showing you how I got it this time, but I've got one. Ah, mysterious. Let's go to Corrand. This should be the third casket, I guess. Correct? Incorrect? Got it. Right, open it up straight away. There's still some clue items that I need. Sourdough in page 1. It's from the shared, but I'm still counting it for this task. Now, in the future, the way that Tedious does it and the way that other task-locked accounts do it is that they don't include the shared. Now, this is a bit in hindsight, but the next task I get, I will have to get 10 easy uniques for. I'm just doing it at this time to start the account off and to make life a little bit easier. I'm cutting corners where I shouldn't. I didn't realise this until after I binged watched all of Tedious' series. So this is kind of like after the fact and voiceover stuff if you didn't already guess. But that's the plan for the future. The next time I get an easy step, I will do 10 uniques from easy clues alone. I hope that doesn't ruin the integrity of the account for you. As I said, this is the first time I've done this. This is kind of new to me. I just did binge watch Tedious' series, but there's another casket. There's no uniques in there. I'm just letting you know that there's like 5 easy tasks or five uniques from easies, which I think fills out the easy collection log, if I'm not mistaken. But in the future, we will rectify the problem. There we go. There's another easy clue. And 3, 2, 1, casket. Any cloggers? Black pickaxe. Nice. And a white firelighter. There's 2 in 1. Absolutely delicious. Now we just got to get one more, and then we'll move on to the next task. If I'm not mistaken, this should be the last of the steps. Boom. Right, straight open. Moment of truth. Master Scroll Book. Okay, yes, it's on the shared, but there is 5 whole uniques completed. And I think you know what that means. It's time to roll the next task. Okay, now that we're done, let's go and complete this task. And then pray a little bit. Hope that RNGesus is nice. What the... Well, this is not going to be a short grind. There's not many clue steps that I can do for the hards at the moment. So I'm going to be... I don't know what to kill. I don't know where to kill him. I guess we're going to have to make that plan up and go from there. But on that note, this episode has gone far too long already. So thank you for watching. Hopefully see you in the next one.